So call me diversity. Many tongues, but one entity, many plights, one tenacity, and I may be marred by your complexity, but I am found in simplicity, natural. Asili. And see, you need unclouded eyes to see me. Liberated minds to think me, and not the ignorance that tries to deride and then hold me up to scrutiny. See, you cannot chain me with your mediocre prophecy. This is unbounded potential. It's elemental, really. I was made to be free. Uhuru. So look closely and see the dance of liberty, and then call me melody. And allow me to sing in my own key, and don't assume that your song or tune is for me, because my music is transcending and not for condescending ears who would think themselves a little too high, because I am lucky, like Dube, not to have the time to worship humankind. And like Miriam Makeba, I stand and say, west wind, blow gently for the souls of yesterday. Because within me, soldiers lay. Therefore, I have not the propensity to forget so easily my history, that wars were waged on this earth to secure a better destiny just for me, and pamoja tunaweza, so call me unity. And do not try to divide or limit me. Fractionally sifting through what to accept of me. See, when some media feeds you only a continent suffering plea, you put out of sight my right to be taken in my entirety, and I demand that you recognize every aspect of me. But if you would like to entertain me, then you can call me rhythmic. Because at my core is the beat of djembe drums, intrinsic ululations, and songs of hums, because sometimes words can't capture me, but the music's enough to enrapture me. And if you truly understand my identity undefiled, then call me wild. Untamed, famed, pure and sure, like the lion. Simba, secure. Black and white streaked like the zebra, and fast but a wounded cheetah. And you may also call me dynamic, because my pulse, it's found in the seemingly chaotic markets and roads, bickering and bargains, traffic and go-slows, highways and rough roads, tin roofs and skyscrapers, strongholds, matatus and 4x4s, narrow-laned corridors and golden floors. Are you listening? And are you prepared to believe? And though it may be difficult to conceive, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and my mind is set on shoulders strong enough to give reason for my pride. I just wish they were a little bolder, because all I really need to do is stop shrugging and trading responsibility for pity. Because in words Kagame once said, I prefer trade to aid, opportunities to donations, consistency to occasions. This is the tug of war, so call me struggle. As I attempt to smuggle in hope and untangle the rope that sometimes threatens to strangle the breath from me, the burden of past injustices and present fallacy, and the skewed representation of my identity, and the few who would have the audacity to act corruptly in claims that they do it for me, paradoxically, because, see, my conscience, it exists innately, and justice and iniquity can exist simultaneously, but I live for the future possibility, so call me victory. Ushindi. And if you understand my heart, even in part, then I would dare you to call me art, because this may well be abstract, and you cannot script what is no act. So this is for those of us who don't understand that this land, it cannot be contained or defined by whatever simplistic categories that exist in our minds. See, they simply will not do for me. So call me heresy. Maybe. Or call me poetry, even though words alone cannot claim me. Or call me beauty if you understand and care to name me. Or, alternatively, just sit back and allow me to introduce me. Because see, if you look beyond the boundaries, the separation of Ghana from Nigeria, the Horn from the Rwandan area, from Egypt to Zimbabwe, this is one beautiful continent under Yahweh. So for the sake of simplicity, I'll break it down for you. And you can call me Africa.